I'm putting $1,000 on the line here. A laser-guided mechanical bow that never misses.
This is such a good example of how consistency is everything in archery.
I think I'll take first shot.
Oh my gosh! My goal today is to build a mechanical device, a robot if you will, that can shoot a bow accurately. I'm gonna pick an employee at random and then they get to choose the archery game to play against me. And if they beat me, they get $1,000. But if I win, I guess I'll put the $1,000 into the next video. This video is not sponsored, so this is my own money. And after I realize that I'm actually doing this, I'm getting a little bit nervous. This looks like it's gonna miss way off. There's 4 things I need to figure out. Number 1, how am I gonna hold the bow consistently for every single shot? Number 2, how will we draw the bow to the same draw length every single time? Number 3, how are we gonna aim? And number 4, how are we gonna release the arrow? This build is gonna be a game of consistency. The problem is, I interact with the whole world like an artist, not like an engineer. So this is gonna push my skills, talents, and abilities. I feel like an instinctive archer trying to shoot gap. I feel like an accountant trying to do a TikTok dance. Or maybe I'm just Kramer Ammons trying to learn and get better at a new skill. Consistency. As some of you know, I've got a problem with taking trash and building things with it. I've heard people say it's not stupid if it works. Well, it still may be stupid, but at least you're resourceful. With the base built, I'm going to attempt to make the inverse of the handle, and hopefully this will hold the bow secure. It's pretty cool. Now that we have a local shop, some people stop by occasionally, which is really fun. And Kaz was able to help Elijah here shoot his first arrow ever. Not as much as bows. You know,
that's crazy.
It seems like a ton of our business is like, I did archery growing up. I haven't done it for 20 years, and I'm getting back into it. Like a lot.
I've decided to use this boat winch to try to draw the bow with, so that I can shoot the bow consistent every time. And then I added a compound bow release to the end of the boat winch. This trigger should help me be consistent.
Hey, not bad.
As I start to shoot this bow more and more, I realize how inconsistent I built this thing. And as I attempted to fix the inconsistencies, all I seemed to do was run into more problems. But it was confusing because I would have 3 great shots in a row, and then it would go wild and I'd miss a ton. Of the shot maybe, or are you on it? Firing in 3, 2, 1. All right, test fire, 3, 2, 1. So the laser needs to go slightly up and slightly to the right. Calibrating the laser, test 3. Why is it over there? Calibrating the laser, test 4. All right, test 5. Calibration test number 47,000. Laser appears to still be almost on target. Okay, so in order to fix this, we need to... Mounting the laser on the bow has been difficult because I can only put 1 screw in. The problem with that is it can allow it to move too much. It doesn't tighten down enough. But since the bow is one with the table, I'm thinking to go ahead and mount the laser on the table. We can adjust the up and down on the laser, and as long as the left and right is correct, we should be able to dial it in, hopefully. So just to quickly mount some rails. So where were we hitting? Basically that bottom left one. So let's see, we're quite low. So what we're really trying to do is match the laser to where the arrow is already going. Test, 49,600,433. 3, 2, 1. That's not bad.
And the laser did move, which means the table did move.
Oh, the table's moving, huh? Okay, laser's on the target, firing in 3, 2, 1. So we're just missing slightly to the left of the laser. I love it. I gotta just clip it in. You get the muscle. So we can test whatever draw length we want. He's aiming all right, maybe a little to the right, but.
Hey.
So I figured Tournament Tuesday. You got it.
You just pull back.
I worked on this on and off for 2 days, and here are the things I've fixed. Originally, I used this arrow for a reference on the draw length, but that's not consistent enough. So I added a 2x4, and all I need to do is put that Sharpie line at the edge of the 2x4. This 2x4 also adds another function. It keeps me from moving the release up and down. This way, I can press it the same height every single time. Otherwise, I was missing up and down way too much. So the 2x4 has 2 functions, consistent draw length and consistent height of the release. Next, the bands allowed this bow to shift side to side, so I duct tape it to see if it would work as a quick fix, and it's been working great so far. This is a temporary fix, and I will need to change it so I can swap bows in the future. I added more weight to the table to keep it from moving and added these leveling feet. These feet will allow me to adjust the height of my shot and help the table keep from moving. Hey, there's a lot on the line here.
Oh boy.
A lot on the line. You just gotta choose one. You win. What's on the line is $1,000 for whoever wins.
$1,000?
Yeah, so make like 3 or 4 more bowstrings.
Okay.
Think about what competition you want.
Got it.
And then we'll take a few shots.
I'll think about it. Okay. Good.
I feel like my machine's at a big advantage, so I wanted to let the competitor choose the game. And Caleb decided that the target would change each time, and
The distance is going to change each time.
Oh crap.
Yes.
I did not build this to be moved. With Caleb's rules, two major problems have come up. The first is that I haven't tested at different distances, so I'm gonna have to change the level of the feet to bring the laser into the correct height. But that doesn't adjust for the arrow dropping the further back I am or the closer I am. The second thing that scares me is the laser and the bow are not in line. So this is what concerns me. We have the bow shooting the arrow straight, but the laser's off to the side because I'm just doing this from one distance. So I'm hitting dead on at the cross point, but if Caleb moves distances closer, I'm gonna need to put the laser to the right, and if he moves further, I have to put the laser to the left. In other words, I built a mechanical device that is supposed to be stationary, and he changed the rules on me because I allowed him to. That means I will have to move the target. Therefore, I will be guessing on every shot. Here are the type of results I'm getting without moving the target at all. And this device isn't actually made for aiming really good. The goal of this device is to be able to test different draw weights at different draw lengths. And we can draw a graph and make different charts of the efficiencies of different bows. What we can also do is shoot this through a chronograph and figure out how to make the most efficient bows we can. It'll also be used for target testing and many other things where I just need to shoot a bow consistently. But with aiming, I was still able to get every shot from 15 yards within a 2 to 3 inch group. Let's get it! No! Caleb gets the first target. We're playing the best of 5.
Oh my god.
Skipped off, and my calculations are correct. This looks like it's gonna miss way off.
Let's get here. I'm right here. Yep.
If you win this $1,000, what are you gonna do with it?
Probably put it under my mattress. Because it's lumpy right now, and I need to even it out.
I'm officially committing. Unfortunately, Caleb doesn't get the money today. Maybe on the next one. So instead, I'm gonna buy a bunch of archery targets and review them.
Oh, you're welcome, guys.